In 2026, there's no doubt that the #1 camping accessory for RVers is an e-bike. And if you go to any RV resort around the country, you're going to find an e-bike at almost every campsite. So the one thing that a lot of people challenge with is, how do I get an e-bike to my campsite without damaging my bikes, having a failed bike rack, or damaging the inside of my camper? Well, today we got an answer for you. Now, if you have a fold-up bike like our GoTrax here, you can fold this up, put it in a tote, and put it in your RV. Case is solved. But if you have a full-size bike like our Hemingway A7, you're going to need a bike rack. And let me tell you, we have tested 4 different bike racks, and we have came to the conclusion that one of these bike racks is actually the one you should get.
Introducing the Young Electric 2-Bike Hitch e-bike rack with ramp. This rack is designed to handle serious weight, supporting up to 200 pounds of e-bikes when mounted on a truck, car, or SUV, and 160 pounds when used on an RV. Yes, this rack is truly RV compatible, which is something that is surprisingly hard to find in price ranges under $1,000. Each bike is secured with its own independent holding arm, providing added stability and reliability. One of the major failures we experienced with our previous bike racks was that both bikes shared a single mounting arm, which eventually led to multiple issues and failures over time. The rack features a secure anti-wobble mounting bolt that tightens directly to the receiver hitch on your vehicle or RV, eliminating movement and increasing overall strength during travel. The rear tire trays include adjustable sliders, allowing you to fit different bike sizes with wheelbases up to 50 inches long. Up front, the wheels sit in a deep cradle capable of accommodating tires up to 5 inches wide, making it ideal for fat tire e-bikes. Each mounting arm adjusts easily to the height of your seat post and features an improved anti-scratch design that, in our experience, has left 0 marks on our bikes. The padded ratchet straps provide a strong, secure grip, and the arms themselves are constructed from alloy steel, eliminating many of the weak points we encountered with our earlier racks. But the standout feature is the loading ramp. The ramp dramatically reduces back strain when loading and unloading heavy e-bikes. You'll still want to control your brakes as you walk the bike down, but the difference in effort is huge. For reference, our Hemingway A7 weighs about 72 pounds with the battery and 67 pounds without. Our GoTrax R1 comes in around 45 pounds with the battery. Before having a ramp, loading, especially the Hemingway A7, was a real struggle. This Young Electric 2 e-bike rack is now our 4th bike rack, and so far it has proven to be the most reliable, showing no signs of fatigue even after extended trips. One of the biggest challenges RV owners face is finding accurate information about racks that are truly RV rated. Our first rack was originally advertised as RV compatible, but later the manufacturer changed the wording to limit use to campers under 25 feet, including the tow vehicle. Eventually, those racks were recalled entirely with a stop use warning due to potential risk of property damage and injury. After that experience, reliability and true RV compatibility became our top priorities, and this rack has delivered. This is an example of one of our previous bike racks that ultimately failed. The main reason comes down to the amount of G-forces generated at the rear of a long camper during travel. What feels like a small bump on the road can translate into something closer to an earthquake back here at the bike rack. The bikes you see here are actually supposed to be standing upright, not leaning into each other. The rear bike clamp bent under the constant G-forces, causing the bikes to shift and lean together. Over time, this type of stress leads to a complete failure. During this trip, we stopped using the rack altogether.
We're on vacation, we're at Home Depot. We're having to get totes because our bike rack has failed.
We ended up going to Home Depot, buying storage totes and placing our fold-up bikes inside the RV just to get home safely. Loading bikes inside the RV isn't actually easy. You risk damaging furniture, walls, and appliances every time you move them in and out. It worked for a temporary solution, but was never something we felt comfortable doing long term. All in all, the goal of this video was to show you a better way to travel with your e-bikes and introduce a solid option that comes in at under $500, which is honestly rare to find in an RV-rated bike rack. We also wanted to show you what can happen when a rack truly isn't designed for RV use. As you've seen, not all bike racks are created equal. Through our real-world experience, this rack has proven to be reliable and trustworthy, as long as you stay within that combined 160-pound weight limit for RV use. And always remember to check your own rear hitch weight rating. Our hitch isn't rated for towing, but it is rated for accessories up to 300 pounds total capacity. With the rack and both bikes combined, we're running at about 159 pounds, safely within that limit. If you're looking for a bike rack that you can depend on, we recommend the Young Electric 2-Bike Hitch e-bike rack with ramp, rated for 200 pounds on a vehicle and 160 pounds on an RV, which is plenty of capacity for most e-bikes. You'll find a link in the description along with a discount code for additional savings. Be on the lookout for our full Hemingway A7 review coming in the next few months once we've completed long-term testing. In the meantime, check out our channel for more travel adventures and stories from the road. Until next time, I'm Jamie. Safe travels and happy camping.